Ethan Walker thought his life was finally under control. Then, the traffic light turned red. He sat in his black luxury car, his fiancée Vanessa beside him, smiling as she talked about their wedding just 3 weeks away. Flowers, guests, honeymoon plans. Ethan nodded politely, but he wasn't listening, because across the street, someone stepped onto the crosswalk and shattered everything. It was Lena, the woman he had loved before money, before success, before he learned how to hide his heart. She looked different now, calmer, stronger, and she wasn't alone. She was holding the hands of 2 small children, a boy on one side, a girl on the other, both about 5 years old. Ethan's breath caught. The noise of the city faded. Vanessa's voice disappeared. All he could see were those 3 figures crossing the road. The timing, the age, the way the boy's eyes looked painfully familiar. His hands tightened on the steering wheel. Ethan? Vanessa asked, "Are you okay?" He didn't answer, because in that moment, success meant nothing. Not the company he built, not the wealth he chased. 5 years earlier, Ethan had walked away from Lena. He was ambitious back then, always working, always chasing the next goal. He told himself love could wait. Lena had asked him to slow down, to choose them. He chose ambition. She didn't fight. She didn't cry. She packed her things and left. No goodbye. No explanation. He told himself it was for the best. Now she was back, and she had children. The light turned green. Cars honked. Vanessa touched his arm. "Drive," she said. He did, but his heart stayed behind at that crosswalk. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw the children's faces. The boy's quiet stare. The girl's small hand holding Lena's. By morning, he knew one thing. He needed the truth. 2 days later, he found her at a small cafe. The children sat beside her, coloring quietly. She looked up and met his eyes. She didn't smile. She didn't stand. She waited. "The children," Ethan said softly. "How old are they?" 5, Lena replied. His chest tightened. "Are they mine?" She looked at the children, then back at him. "Yes." The word hit him harder than any rejection ever could. "You left," she said calmly, "and when I found out I was pregnant, I knew I couldn't raise children with a man who chose success over love." "I didn't know," he whispered. "You still would have chosen your career," she said gently, "and I refused to beg." That night, Ethan told Vanessa the truth. She listened in silence. "I can't marry you," he said. Her eyes filled with tears, but she nodded. No one deserves to be someone's second choice. The wedding was called off, and for the first time in years, Ethan showed up. Not with money, not with promises, with time. He learned bedtime stories, morning school runs, how to earn trust he didn't deserve. Lena didn't rush him, but slowly she let him in. One evening she asked, "Why now?" Ethan answered quietly, "Because I finally understand. Love isn't something you fit into your life. It is your life." She smiled, and Ethan knew. Sometimes love doesn't come back to punish you. It comes back to ask if you're finally brave enough to choose it. If you believe in second chances and real love, subscribe for more emotional stories like this.